Bailey to Francis. Whoa! Here's the second ball. Good delivery that. But Griffiths wisely. A little further back than the typical short leg, but he's there nevertheless. Here's Bailey. And this is punched out towards Medan and well knocked down. No run. Griffiths fairly. Bailey will want to adjust that line. Well, he went for it again. That searing Yorker just on the toes, but maybe missing his length by maybe 6, or both teams will want to ensure that they don't lose first innings points here because they may not have time to force a result. That is a short and sharp up to the left arm orthodox of Royal. That's tickled out towards short fine leg. This will not get to the boundary, but it will be pulled back just about a yard inside. And I think that they could have attempted a third. But 113 for 3 as Griffiths faces up to Royal, pushing it nicely out towards cover. This could be tight. Not a... He moves up to 38 and Griffiths back on strike. And he's playing and missing. Good delivery that. Not spinning back. But he can't allow them to make him lose his cool. Trying to whip this one through mid wicket, getting an inside edge onto pad. 1 run. And I don't know if those of you at home are listening, but the verbals are coming. So here's Bailey. And Griffiths drives through the offside ball, peeling off the outside half. Will run out to the boundary at point. That's 4. Ball pitch. Actually, with a shot, he goes up to 9. Bailey to Griffiths. Oh! A shot. Here's that Royal again. Drives back at the bowler. Will he hurl it back? No, the batsman. But St. Catherine, though they want wickets, they have got to ensure that the scoring isn't a fast. That's pulled out towards the man at square leg. And they will come back for the second. Well played. That's 2. Quite ominous. They will have to get him out. If he bats until lunch, his team could be in a good position. That was a great delivery though. Just outside run. Fairly smooth run at that from around the wicket. And nah, this isn't working out. This may very well be his last over. Down the leg side. No ball signal. Well, not no ball. A bye signaled. Round the wicket. Griffiths is working this one cleverly out towards short fine leg. They take 1. And they take a relatively easy second. So that was cleverly played by Griffiths. Just working the ball. Here's Dwyer back on strike as Royal from round the wicket. He was attempting to swat this one over the onside. Here's Lewis. Drives. Lovely shot that. That could go all the way to the boundary. That's 4. What a Dwyer has continuing to show. Definitely one of the more talented youngsters in the country. Here's he driving. Lovely shot through the covers. That could get to the boundary. It does. What a shot that was. You remember, St. Catherine made 203. Is this the 50? Yes, it is. Easy out into the offside. And that one was given a little bit more flight and a little bit more pitched up. Nah. There's a long way, but for the most part has kept his head down the pitch and over the top. Well, he must have heard. Here's Thomas now. Will Dwyer advance down the track at him? He does not, but he works this one out into the onside. That's 4. I did suggest that he was planning. St. Catherine team is threatening to take the game away from them in a hurry at this stage. Thomas bowls and he's swinging high and hard over the top. We are in danger here. That is 4 more. In time, mid-off has dropped a long off. And guess what he does? He strokes it along the ground. The bowler can't stop the single. And this is, but he's also being not losing his head as well. Brings Griffiths back on strike, who's also played his part. That's swept away. That's 4 out towards fine leg. And it's all happening here. 1-7.
Can get more viewers in this critical match, the highest level of the Islanders. Laws comes in down the leg side and well taken. 7-4 for 3. Good batting here by Kensington, and they're on top of this game. As Laws comes in now and bowls to Griffiths, full pitch delivery on the back foot, and there's a loud appeal, and he has really curtailed his usual aggressive self to ensure that he'd stay there for his team. And it's very important now, even more important that he stays there as Brown comes in and bowls to him. And there's a loud appeal, and the finger goes up, he's giving out, he's out! As we are going to restart, as Brown bowls to the batsman, and the ball is played down towards the fine leg, it's going towards the boundary. Very close to the boundary, slowing up, and it touches the boundary now, and that's 4 runs. And Ryan Francis, the little man there, waits as Laws comes in, hits it on the full. Nicely played out long, and they take a quick single, and they feel that their fumbles, making it quite easy for them to get the run. 183 for 5, though they trail by 20. We're in over number 53 as Laws comes in now, and he bowls to Francis. And he reverse sweep, it's in the air, and he's caught by Brown. He's out. He's saying that is from his... Laws comes in now, bowls. On the back foot, there's an appeal, but you could hear 2 sounds there inside edge. Nice day. As in comes Laws, bowls to hand on the back foot, punches it in the offside. Well fielded there. Good feeling there. And we have just 1 slip. We have a cover along mid off on the boundary. He bowls and he swings it in the air. The fielder comes, he cannot get it, and it goes for 6 runs. A lovely shot there by Hay. Mike runs as Royal comes in and he bowls. Quicker delivery, there's a loud appeal, and that's obviously going down the leg side. The leg side. As Royal comes in and bowls to Hay. Quicker delivery, there's a loud appeal. That is very close. Let us wait and see. Not out. As Laws comes in now and bowls to Hines, and the forward is an appeal for LBW. So here comes Laws, good delivery, and he drives it down the offside, and he takes off, he slips. I'm not sure what happened there. 196 for 6 as Royal. He bowls to Hines, and there's a loud appeal, and that is not out. 17 deliveries on 2, and could have been run out earlier. But here comes Laws now, bowls to him, flighted delivery, hits it in the air, and that's gone. It's gone, it's gone, it's gone, it's gone. Let's wait on the umpire. It is 6 runs. It is 6 runs. Lunch, and to make a statement, and he swings at it wildly. The ball edges, the slip fielder comes around, misses, and they get a single. Who has stayed there with his skipper. And the 2 of them, they have taken their team to the lead as Brown comes in and bowls to here, and he hits it high and hard. The fielder coming around have no chance. It's going, it's going, it's gone. And my goodness me. Back to his skipper as Brown now bowls, skipper bowls to skipper, and he's on the back foot and punches it pleasantly back to the bowler who fields and throws it. Of course, Kensington in the lead in the ascendancy. They just need to stay there and bat as Laws comes in, and he's on the back foot again. There's a loud appeal for LBW. Not outside the umpire. Losing another wicket. Indeed, we can say that Kensington, they have done very well. Brown, a quicker delivery, and he hits it through the inside. The fielder comes across, dives, and stab one hand. That was very good. And he was his top scorer for St. Catherine. As Brown goes again, flighted, and it comes forward. There's an appeal for caught behind. Laws again comes in, bowls to here, and he swings it, misses, and the keeper removes the bail appeal. And despite them losing 4 wickets, as Royal, he bowls to here, and he swings at it, a big swing. There's an appeal.
That 7 brings Hines, who's on 15 back on strike. Full toss, which is edged away out towards third man. That will go all the way into the boundary. None for 25. He's one ball away from his fourth over. That's peeling off the outside half. Out towards third man, that's 4. And all of this is that's pulled away out towards straightish mid-wicket. Well, game has certainly died as a contest, which is a pity. Oh, that's it on the pad, and he's going to be... He doesn't really look like getting out. Off the back foot, that runs out towards third man. That will go all the way. That's 4 more.
Yes, in my estimation, it's not a no ball, but Laws again bowls. Full pitch delivery, driven through the outside. That's a beautiful shot. It goes toward the boundary. He goes into the boundary now. And that's a lovely shot there. He comes in and bowls and he plays it nicely down to third man. The fielder gives up the chase now as the ball rolls slowly, agonizingly into the boundary. 4 runs. And Alex Hines is doing very well here. He moves on to 41.
This time he's hitting it down. I think it just dropped in front of first. There was an edge on that. He's hit 3 4s. It has been a patient knock that has ensured that his team is in the fight. Wants a single, but Gordon says no. But now they are able to cross. And a 50 brings Gordon on strike. And Gordon enjoying the fun as well, punching off the back foot. Well, that looked like the shot of number 3 or 4. And why not? Enjoy yourself. This time he's hooking and getting runs out towards long leg. That's 4 more, you know. And Gordon is Gordon. And wide ball. Here's Bailey again. Wide down the leg side. I'd be very surprised if the umpire doesn't signal wide. Well, he doesn't.
As young Bailey now comes in, balls to Gordon. And that one, he hooks it, it was in his face, and that is very interesting shot there. You have to look at that one again. BW Vital Laws 28. Jamari Hay. We'll get back to that as the bowler Thomas is ready and comes in and bowls, and the batsman hits it high and hard. The fielder comes around, has no chance. And here comes the singles, and he has taken 2 for 63. Comes in now and bowls, and batsman forward is an appeal for LBW and not outstration in the previous delivery. 315 for 8 as Thomas now bowls, full pitch delivery, and Gordon hits it hard into the outside, into the boundary now. 4 runs, and that's a lovely shot. That was, they have played St. Catherine out of the game completely as Thomas comes in and bowls, and Hines drive pleasant into the outside. Well fielded there. At this time as Thomas comes in now and bowls to Alex Hines, and he misses that full pitch delivery outside the off stump. And like to play his 50 here today. And he has all the time in the world to play that 50. As Lawrence comes in and bowls to him, good delivery, beaten. He actually left it, but I think he was beaten. Let's see the replay. He comes again, bowls, well flighted, and Hines hits it down towards the long on. The fielder comes around, he can't get, he can really go after the ball in for fun. But he doesn't have to take any risk as Thomas bowls him, and is on the back foot and hits it through the outside. And the big man comes across and does very, very well there. So they put it to the youngsters as Laws comes in now. And he bowls to Gordon, and he just drives it on the onside. Laws comes across, misses, but well fielded, well backed up by the fielder. Hit the stump, and they go through for the single. He kicks at the stump, and he misses it. That is really comical out there. Youngsters as Laws comes in now. And he bowls to Gordon, and he just drives it on the onside. Laws comes across, misses, but well fielded, well backed up by the fielder. Hit this